Prelude to Ulysses. I haven't done this for a while. Welcome to Prelude to Ulysses, the only YouTube channel in existence where we critique literature in real time. I got all these books. Stupid, I hate them. Yeah. Been sick all weekend. Now I'm feeling better. I've been so sick so much lately. Okay, let's not talk about it. Do you want to read the... Okay, we're going to do it. This is Alex Reed's Aha Gotcha. It's Paradoxes to Puzzle and Delight, a book by Martin Gardner. We're going to be reading Metalanguages. Metalanguages. If I had the... There's a lot of dust in the house. Oh, maybe I live in space. Metalanguages, whatever. Okay. So once again, there's some pictures on the side. And on the pictures, each thing has a thing to say. The first picture is of some crazy old lady holding two peaches. Semantic paradoxes are resolved by introducing the device of metalanguages. Statements about the world, such as apples are red or apples are blue, are made into an object language. Statements about truth values must be made in a metalanguage. Huh? Oh, meta-language. Statements about truth values. If you're speaking about the concept of truth, you're speaking whatever. And the next picture says that one thing where it's like two statements. Statement A says statement B is false. Statement B says apples are blue. That's just fine, right? In this example, there can be no paradox because sentence A, assumed to be written in a meta-language, I keep on thinking metal language, like, hey, how are you doing? Ah! I would like a ham and cheese sandwich. It's pretty funny. But that's not what it is. It's meta language. Okay, so it has to be what? Because sentence A, assumed to be written in meta language, talks about the truth value of sentence B, which is written in object language. Whatever. So then there's a picture of some guy climbing a ladder that goes above the clouds. Real quick. Before South Park made a whole episode about kids building a ladder to heaven, I wrote a short story about it in my head. So it wasn't actually written. But it was a part of this other story that does. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but this grandpa was building a stairway or a ladder to heaven in his backyard out of just a bunch of crap. And he eventually fell off of it and presumably died. So whatever. That was my joke. I don't remember what South Park did. I think it was much funnier. How can we talk about... So look, the third picture looks like someone's climbing a ladder to heaven. Ugh, God. How can we talk about the truth value of a metalanguage? We must go into a higher metalanguage. Each rung of this infinite ladder is a metalanguage to the rung below. Okay. And an object language to the rung above. All right, now we'll get to the meat. I don't understand what this is about yet. In order to talk about paradoxes, you must reduce the concept of a paradox to an object with which you can discuss it with what? What? No. That wasn't a sentence at all. Let's continue. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. You could lie around the house all weekend and come out smelling okay. Oh, this is supposed to be my 100th video? But one got deleted by YouTube for reading the definition of poliomyelitis or something. For reading the definition of polio, they said it was medical misinformation, which is horseshit. Then they said they reviewed it and it was medical misinformation. So I got like a ding on me, which I don't know, it just upsets me. I really thought I wasn't doing anything wrong making videos that nobody watches. You okay? Oh, we need to up your meds again, probably, don't we? Hi, sweetie. Oh no, she's just pissed I've been sitting around the house for 3 days. Probably, aren't you? Eat. Okay, let's get into the meat of the metalanguages. The concept of metalanguages God, this is so fucked up. The concept of metalanguages was developed by the Polish mathematician Alfred Tarski. Remember that name. At the bottom rung of the ladder, I think this is cancer. And I can't afford to go see a doctor. I have a lump on my shoulder that's going to kill me. That's a metalanguage. No. That's a metallurgy. Shut up. Sorry. I'll do that. I'll do it. I promise. The concept of metalanguages was developed by the Polish mathematician Alfred Tarski. Sounds like a fake name to me. At the bottom rung of the ladder are statements about objects such as Mars has 2 moons. Words like true and false cannot occur in this language. To speak about the truth or falsity of sentences in this language, we must employ a metalanguage, the next highest rung of the ladder. The metalanguage includes all of the object language, but is a richer language because it can talk about the truth values of the object language. To use Tarski's favorite example, snow is white is a statement in an object language, but the statement snow is white is true is a statement in a metalanguage. Neither of them are true because snow is sometimes white or not white at all. Also, you should never say Mars has 2 moons. You should say, to the best of my knowledge, from what I've heard from shit in this book by Martin Gardner, Mars has 2 moons. Okay, slow down. Excuse me about that. But the statement, snow is white, is true, but the statement, the snow is white is true, is a statement in a metal language. Probably aluminum or something. Can we speak of truth and falsity of metalanguage statements? Yes. Yes, but only by going up to the 3rd rung of the ladder and speaking in a still higher metalanguage that refers to all the languages below it. Ladder is an object language to the rung. Immediately above it, every rung except the bottom one is a meta language to the rung. Immediately below below. The ladder extends upwards as far as we like. The examples of sentences on the first 4 rungs of the ladder are A. That's the first rung. The sum of the interior angles of any triangles of 180 degrees. And then B says sentence A is true. Sentence C says sentence B is true. Sentence D says sentence C is true. Wow, much higher language. Language at level A simply states theorems about geometrical objects. A geometry text containing proofs of the theorem is written in a metalanguage at level B. It's not proofs. What is truth? Ah, what a deep statement. Language at level A simply states. Language at level A simply states theorems about geometrical objects. It's not good. Do better. Language at level A simply states theorems about geometrical objects. A geometry text containing proofs of theorems is written in a metalanguage at level B. Books about proof theory are written in metalanguage. Books in a metalanguage about level C. Fortunately, mathematics seldom need to go beyond C. Okay. The theoretical infinity of the latter, amusingly discussed by Lewis Carroll in an article, What the Tortoise Said to Achilles. A reprint of the article appears in The Magic of Lewis Carroll by John Fisher and in Gödel, Escher, Bach by Douglas Hofstadter. What'd you learn from that one? I don't know. If you need to have higher metalanguages and have no title for what that language is, I don't know. It's stupid. What was the point of that? How do you... into my cave, I made a big old cake. Come into my cave. Come on, take the ladder down to the lowest level here. That's where the smoke's clear. Come on down to my cave. It's where I learned how to cook. Come on down to my cave. It's where I learned how to behave like a crook. Take the ladder down to the lowest level where there's less smoke there. We can hang out. I got a sofa made other people's hair. So let's pull this all together. Oh, God. Let the rain come down. So I've been trying again. This is the second time in my life I've tried to watch the film Heat, starring Al Pacino. Excuse me for that barf, the air barf. Just an air barf. Heat, 1995. Michael Mann. People fucking love it. I saw it once in the beginning, and I was probably high or drunk, so I don't remember too much about it. But I didn't like it too much. I've been slowly watching it throughout the last 2 days. I've only watched like 45 minutes, and I think I know what I don't like about it. I guess I'm a prude. I don't want to see Al Pacino or Robert De Niro making out with hot chicks. I don't want to see it. I think, okay, well, first of all, Al Pacino looks a lot like my dad. Doesn't act very much like my dad, but seeing that guy, like, shove his tongue into that lady's throat, that poor lady, he's coked up that whole movie. He's like, there's this part, also, I'm not a huge Al Pacino fan anyways. I don't know, watching those guys kiss. I never like watching, like, beautiful women kiss old, weird men. I don't know, but there's this part where there's this girl that gets murdered by this guy, right? She's a prostitute. She's like 16 or 17 or something, right? I'm only an hour into it, so I don't really know. It was a 3-hour fucking movie. Hold on, let me get this tea. This is like the worst chord placement for a guitar. It's like shit. willing to try it some more. I'll keep watching it. I'll watch the movie. Especially if I call it sick tomorrow, which I fucking really want to do. Even if I'm not sick, which I am, I feel like if you're sick on the weekend, it shouldn't count. Although I do love sitting around watching TV. I didn't really want to do just that. It's like Father's Day. Bought my dad a banging present. Not talking about Al Pacino banging anybody, okay? I'm talking about the awesome, banging hot, super sexy, cool present I bought for my dad. It's in the car. I bought it when I was super sick at the record store. I got him 2 presents. One's a record, one's something else. I got him the Blues Brothers soundtrack. I think he'll like it. I don't know. Maybe not. That's a weird one. But I also got him seasons 1 and 2 of the Monster movie. Or people, the original ones. Because there's a new one, I think, with like, I don't know, Charlie Parker or something. Not Charlie Parker. What's that guy's name? Tim Burton. Bum, 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 both eyes open, 'cause I've been sleeping all day, and that's how I want to stay. Getting a lot hard to take care of my own, when everything I have, I don't even know I own. Worms are my best friends. They are worlds away from where I live. I saved some worms. So this is part where this guy who was on this bank heist in the beginning of the movie shot a couple security guards for no reason, right? They're going to kill him. He escapes because he shouldn't have killed no security guards for no reason, right? You do it for reasons, but not for no reason. In the film industry, YouTube, don't fucking silence me anymore. It's not medical misinformation. It was like such a docile video in comparison to like... I put some videos on the internet where I'm like, should do that. Okay, well, so the guy, there's this guy, and he kills a very young sex worker. Like 16, 17 years. Well, I guess that's not that young for a sex worker. This is not a sentence I ever want to say. And the mom, clearly distraught and knowing somehow that this body in the street belongs to her daughter. Oh, I fucked up the neck. Oh, sorry, baby. Let me get more strings for you. At least when I'm there, I know that. I'm gonna chew. You're my favorite note. What was I talking about? The mom comes rushing up. So Al Pacino's this cop, and he's like investigating this murder. This poor girl's got her head just smashed in by this loser, and Yeah, I don't think you see it. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. No, I just watched it. God, tin cups are not made for tea. You got this. And the mom's running up, trying to see her child's body, and Al Pacino just grabs her. He's just fucking manhandling her. And I just don't think, I think he was doing that just in real life for fun. You sicko? I don't know. I saw some like tweet or some short clip where Al Pacino was like, "Yeah, I was on a lot of coke doing that movie." I don't know. I just don't like it. I don't think it's very good. And I don't want to see these two guys that are old as shit, like hardcore making out. Like it looks like they're straight out of like the first makeouts I've ever had, where you're just like mouth is wide open, tongue just way in places like, you don't even know where it is. That's what it looked like to me. Oh yeah, but this book, there's ways to speak about truth, but I'd say it was all settled by the object statement. I don't understand the point of anything we just read. If you need a statement to call something truth in order for the object statement to exist in itself as an object statement you'd ever want to listen to, I mean, I don't know, like, shouldn't it be that anyways? No, because people are liars. That's the whole thing about this logic book, is people are constantly lying and falling into logical fallacies of their own making, and you are too. And if you could just not diss Martin Gardner's shitty book for a minute. It's not a shitty book. It's actually pretty well. It kind of puts me... It's good enough for me, and I'm kind of a dumb guy in some ways. I got this book. I can't wait to read it. Actually, I can. I've waited already 4 days. Murderbot. All systems red. It's supposed to be really good. It didn't come with any words, though. It's just a jacket. Just kidding. Oh my god, you fell for it. That was an object statement. That turned out to be false. Murderbot Diaries. We'll start. We'll just start it real quick. All Systems Red by Martha Wells. Looks like she's got a lot of stuff. She's written a lot of books. Cool. I don't know who Martha Wells is. Not one single bit. So, All Systems Red, Chapter 1. Did I read a whole chapter? Probably not. Oof, no, way too long. One paragraph, then. Chapter 1, Paragraph 1. I could have become a mass murderer after I hacked my governor module. But then I realized I could access the combined feed of entertainment channels carried on the satellite companies. It had been well over 35,000 hours or so since then, with still not much murdering. But probably, I don't know, a little under 35,000 hours of movies, serials, books, plays, and music consumed. As a heartless killing machine, I was a terrible failure. So this is from the perspective of a computer that hacked its governor module, which could have led it to killing a bunch of people. But instead, it read a bunch of plays and stuff. Watched a bunch of movies. That's nice. I was also still doing my job on a new contract and hoping Dr. Volescu and Dr. Baharadwaj Ba, Baradwaj Bharadw Baradwaj 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 Volescu and Dr. Baradwaj finished their survey very soon, so we could get back to the habitat, and I could watch episode 397 of Rise and Fall of Sanctuary Moon. Sentient robot. Sounds good. I'm not going to continue. My voice actually hurts. I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do anything. I really have accomplished nothing. Heat. People love it. I don't know. I feel like the acting's bad. I don't really necessarily like either Robert De Niro or Al Pacino. Now, I did like Al Pacino in the movie where he's in Alaska. He's hunting Robin Williams. Robin Williams is like a serial killer. What is that movie? Nocturnal or something? Starts with an I. Infrared. It's about darkness, I think the word is. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I like that movie. I like the movie he was in with Colin Farrell, too. Bye, baby. Where are you going? I love you. The Fugitive or whatever that was called. Where he's like training him to be like a guy. Like a spy or something. That was okay. Robert De Niro movies. I liked A Bronx Tale and Goodfellas. I think he's pretty much the same character in both of those. No. In Goodfellas. No, in Bronx Tale. He plays the character of Ray Liotta. No, that's not true. Kind of. It's kind of what happens. He is the Ray Liotta. He's the Godfather's Ray Liotta of A Bronx Tale. Oh my God, shut up. Those movies are good. Well, I haven't seen them in a long time. I thought Casino was pretty good. I did not quite like King of Comedy as much as I thought I did, but that's probably because I've seen so many rip-offs of it beforehand. And the same way I did never enjoy Catcher in the Rye, because the ultimate Catcher in the Rye novel is The Average American Male by What's-His-Face, motherfucker. I was drunk when I read it, but it was a fly satire. It's so fucked up. Was it? It was probably more fucked up than I remember. Maybe I shouldn't recommend it, actually. I thought it was really funny when I read it. But it's probably a lot grosser than I am remembering. Don't read the book. Don't read any books no more. I don't read at all. I don't read no books no more. I tried, but I forgot. Bones and all. Try to remember that song you wrote. When Mike went to hell, he enjoyed every goddamn minute. He was in it for the long run. Ooh, that's good. When Mike went to hell, he enjoyed every minute. He was in it for the goddamn long run. When the people tore him to pieces, he said, When the people tore him to pieces, he said, please resist the urge to put me back together. And the devil said, whatever, I'm going home. I don't remember anymore. When Mike went to hell, he enjoyed every minute. He was in it for the long run. When Mike went to hell, he enjoyed every goddamn minute. He was in it for the long run. When the people tore him to pieces, he said, please resist the urge to put me back together. The devil said, whatever, I'm going home. That's okay. I mean, it's not really a song, though.